Hey Birchouse friends, welcome back. You know, when you think of a Scottish Highland warrior, most people have an image of men in great kilts racing across the Scottish Highlands, armed with their targe and their basket-hilted broadsword against the British infantry. And certainly, this was an iconic and a popular piece of kit used by Jacobite Highland warriors. However, this wasn't the only weapon available to them, and I want to talk about a slightly lesser known one today, and that is this, the Lochaber Axe. Now, this particular Lochaber Axe, we just acquired, and why do I say it like that? Well, it's because I have had a really ugly Volge head that is stainless steel, it's heavy, misshapen, and I've not been able to find a use for it. I've kicked it from tabletop to tabletop, work surface to workbench, into drawers, out of drawers, tripped all over it. I haven't been able to find a use for it. And recently, upon picking it up, I was like, you know what? I think there might be a Lochaber Axe in there. And so a friend of our business and a good friend of our YouTube channel, Tom, volunteered to help us out. And so he took that Volge head and he cut it and reshaped it into this, a pretty good facsimile of a Lochaber Axe. Now, a Lochaber Axe is a polearm, not dissimilar from a Volge or a bardiche, and we see them show up in the early 16th century. In fact, the earliest known recording of a Lochaber Axe is a piece of literature from 1501. It's very similar to the Jedburgh Axe, another Scottish polearm weapon. Now, why do I keep emphasizing Scottish? Well, it's because the Lochaber Axe is almost exclusively found in Scotland. It is tied directly to Scottish culture. These weapons will be used, a very popular weapon in the 1715 uprising. The Earl of Mar had a bunch of these hastily made to supplement his troops, and we'll see them again in the 1745 uprising, where Prince Charles' forces will carry these. Now, by the mid-45 uprising, most Jacobites are armed with French-supplied Brown Bess muskets, but these will still be hanging around even towards the end of that uprising. Now, I mentioned the 15 and the 45, certainly used before that, through all the different Jacobite skirmishes, and of course, the 1899 Jacobite uprising as well. As you can see, these are a pretty heavy, stout poleaxe type polearm. We chose this half moon shape, though there are quite a few shapes and styles of Lochaber of various sizes. Very heavy blade for chopping. Most of these have at least a somewhat of a point for thrusting, though certainly not all of them. And its most notable feature is the cleek, the little hook on the end of the Lochaber. Now, that hook would be used to hook things like clothes or belts, so you can capture your guy and draw him in or put him off balance. What a really, really cool piece of Scottish Highland kit. I really wish there was a way I could demonstrate for you how to use this weapon. You know, it is summer, and I do have a watermelon.